Hi YouTube, thanks for watching my channel, ShabbyChicMama. This is going to be my 28 pregnancy review and update. So, first of all, one thing that I wanted to talk about was, you know, what I'm going through, my body, how's it changing, what's the difference from now. I'm almost hitting my third trimester from, the beginning of my second. Okay, for one, my feet are so swollen, so swollen. My hands are really swollen. My ring barely fits on my finger anymore, so I have to take it off. Sorry, Val, my fiance. What else? My energy right now is actually, I think, tripled in the last couple of weeks. My second trimester, I really didn't have very much energy, which, my doctor said I would have more then, but I think I'm like getting all of that energy now. What I mean by energy is my fiance will come home and the cupboards will be completely organized from top to bottom. Perfectly organized. And I don't know, I guess I go through my stages. One day I won't want to clean anything, and the next day I'll be cleaning the house, sweating like a pig, just running around doing everything that I can. But yeah, so there's the energy is definitely changed. So I guess that's called nesting. My weight gain, I've actually lost 2 pounds since this weekend, so that's cool for me, but I don't know if that's safe or not. My hair is like really thick and soft. I don't know, it's just like I can feel it different, the difference of it. Body hair. It's horrible. My legs are so hairy after even one day of shaving. My armpits, my fiance says it's not that bad, but I think it's horrible. My hair on my body is like thick and growing really fast. And I also have been getting like this like blonde, like little tiny hairs like all over my stomach, which is not very attractive in my mind, but I guess it falls off or just stops growing or goes away after you have your baby, so that's good. I'm definitely feeling Ella move. That's her name, Ella, and she's been moving a lot more lately. Val's been noticing that the kicks and stretches are a lot bigger and more powerful. So yeah, I definitely been feeling her move a lot more. Unfortunately, a lot more at night, and that means she'll probably be awake more at night. So we'll see about that too. My back has been hurting so bad, just like a lower like aching pain right at the bottom of my back. It doesn't really go away for a while, and I mean, all I can take right now is extra strength Tylenol, which doesn't really help. So there's not much you can do about that. Hopefully you have somebody who will sit there and rub your back for you, like my wonderful fiance does. What else? My emotions, that's a big one. My emotional roller coaster is absolutely crazy. One day I'll be fine, and the next day I will be crying for 2.5 hours. For no reason. Well, for reasons, but little stupid reasons, like the house is not, clean enough, and dinner is not made, and I'm too tired to make dinner, so let's just go to Taco Bell, and then, Taco Bell is bad for me, but I'm too tired to make dinner, so just I don't know. But yes, I do cry for no apparent reason all the time. I get horrible heartburn. I got really bad heartburn with my first son, or my first, well, this one's a girl, and so my first boy, Landon. I had a really heartburn starting around, I think, 25 weeks, and with this one, I was hoping that I wasn't going to get it, but I did, and it's worse than ever. I really like taking the smoothie flavored Tums, the extra strength Tums. They're actually really good, and unfortunately I have to pop them like candy, which I don't think is good for you, but drinking milk or anything else doesn't really help, and it's hard for me to sleep without them. So that's the only thing that really helps me with that. Oh, okay, so this week I have to do my glucose test. Okay, so your glucose test, I don't really understand what it is for. I know it's to check your sugar levels, or like to see if you're a pregnant diabetic woman or whatever. I passed my last one with Landon when I was pregnant with Landon, but I had to do this 3-hour, that's what they call it, 3-hour. And you go into the lab or you drink the stuff, and then 45 minutes later, you have to go into a lab and get your blood drawn. And then they'll send you the test results back, and if you passed, then you're good. If you didn't pass, you have to go do this 3-hour, which you go in, they draw your blood. I don't know if you have to drink a second one of these, hopefully not, because they're really disgusting. It tastes like flat orange soda, but really, really sugary. What else? They draw your blood like 5 times in like a 3-hour period, so it's not fun. Needles are definitely not my favorite thing. So hopefully I pass this one with flying colors. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of women don't want to like talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it because I'm cool like that. I am so constipated. I can't poop at all. I don't know. There's nothing that helps. I mean, I'll sit there and like eat prunes because it's so horrible. I'll just eat prunes all day, and still, I don't know what it is. I know it's the baby growing and putting a lot of pressure on your colon, so it's like a lot harder, you know, for all your bowels and everything to go through. So I know that's normal. If you have problems, then just talk to your doctor. What else? Leaking boobies. Okay, so there is something called like nipple pads, or yeah, like bra pads. You just put them in your bra while you're doing your everyday activities, and that way you do not leak pre-milk. That's what they call it, or colossum, I don't remember what it's called, but if you put those pads in your bras, then you won't get it all over your shirts, and trust me, it will stain your shirts. White shirts, pink shirts, blue shirts, every shirt, it will stain them. It's horrible. Before your baby is born, it comes out, your milk comes out kind of like a clear, yellowy kind of liquid, and then afterwards it starts getting in a little bit more like I guess a little bit more white. So my milk, I think, has come in a lot sooner than it did with my first, just because I think this is my second baby. So anyway, so some facts about the baby right now is that it's about 16 inches long, I think. That's what I've been reading. It's about 16 inches long and 3.5 to 4 pounds already. So it's starting to gain a lot more weight, which is really exciting. it can open and close its eyes. So if you take a little, like a little flashlight and put it on your tummy, then it will like move its head towards the light. But it can only see black and white. So all those nurseries that we've painted and gotten ready, they're for us. They don't see the colors. So that kind of sucks. But that's okay because their, you know, vision and everything will get a lot better as they grow. They can suck their thumb at 28 weeks. My son, I have a ultrasound picture of him sucking his thumb. It is so cool, and I will show that picture to you guys in another video. But yeah, they can suck their thumb and suck on their toes, and anyway, so some other topics right now that are going on in my life. Okay, so childbirthing classes. Me and my fiance just started our new childbirthing classes, and I absolutely love them. They are so much fun. I was really concerned and kind of like nervous about going because I am only 19 years old, so I just thought there was going to be a lot of like older women there, and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, she's 19, she has, you know, her second baby coming already, and I was just like, oh gosh. So I hope that, you know, these women are going to be nice to me. But I actually didn't feel that way at all. You know, the age range was about my age. I would say, you know, 19 to mid-20s, that was about it. So there wasn't any older women that were, you know, mean or anything. So what else? My fiance wanted to ask a really funny question. Which was not really funny to me, but he thought it was hilarious. He wanted to raise his hand and ask the nurse if women pooped while they were in labor or pushing. And I was like, if you answered that, I'm going to get up and leave. So you did not answer that question, but for you guys out there watching this video, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But if she does poop, don't tell her. I didn't poop when I gave birth to my son. So yeah, don't tell her. Don't do it. What else? Changing in sleep. I toss and turn all night. Okay, so I sleep with a body pillow, and I feel so bad for my fiance because the body pillow is usually right in between us. So we don't really get to cuddle right now because cuddling is just so uncomfortable for me. I'm just like, get off me. But I know that will change soon. Well, no, not really soon. Probably about a month or two after the baby's born, because I'm going to be really sore and still really uncomfortable, just, you know, from having a baby. My progesterone shots. I don't know if anybody watching this video has heard about progesterone shots, but they help to stop preterm labor. With my first son, I went into preterm labor at 25 weeks. I was in the hospital for a month, almost a month and a half, and could have been through the rest of my pregnancy, but my doctor was nice enough to let me go home on bed rest. It sucks. So they give me progesterone shots every week to keep my placenta healthy and keep my cervix thick, so the baby's gonna be able to cook a little longer. So they're going good. The only thing that's bad about these progesterone shots is that I think they might lower my sex drive, and I think they, well, I know that they are not very fun a couple days afterwards, because the injection spot gets really sometimes infected and like puffs up like a huge spider bite, and it gets bruised because the needles are literally like freaking huge, and they just shove them in your butt.